go.
Did you? Oh no, it's not live yet, so I can't pull it up. But did you use the picture of me and Bonnie for Easter?
All right, here we go. Here we go. Going live.
It's perfect.
All right.
The cheesiest possible.
I think we're live.
Hey, everybody.
It's a little laggy at the moment, but I think we got people trickling in.
All right.
I did a test earlier with the mic, so hopefully the audio's good. Is it working? Is the video smooth over there?
All right. We're getting good feedback here. All green
Cool.
light.
All right.
Thumbs up.
My laptop is, I max it out every week. It's brand new. It's just overtaxed.
It's Salvage like everything else around here.
But hey, everybody, we are live in the showroom.
Yeah.
This is a fresh change.
Yeah, we got a good backdrop here, which is our new
Design Center.
Design Center.
It's under construction. We are, I guess, perfect time to talk about the Design Center a little bit.
How good it looks. I mean, really.
But we got
fabulous.
Our favorite vendors with their all reclaimed building materials on display.
What you see behind us is Mountain Lumber, and they do a really great product of engineered flooring, but using antique hardwoods to do that. So you've got the look, but you've got the stability, and they're great people to work with. It's a A to Z kind of a company. They'll do it all for you.
Yeah, they did the floors in the stone house.
Yeah, 2 of the rooms, the media room and the kitchen. We're done with that.
Come on in.
Again, do I need to get in?
Just for audio.
I need to get in TV tight here.
There we go.
So
they invited me here to do this, by the way. I mean, I don't know if anybody objects to the old man being
come on.
there.
We all know you pull the most eyeballs.
I'm the ham bone of the
Yeah.
whole thing. Go
Hey,
ahead, just to move y'all.
Someone's got to do it. But yeah, so people are starting to trickle in.
As always, let us know where you're watching from.
Yeah, what you got going on over here?
I saw Bob's watching.
Bob Nastasi, one of the chief
Bobby.
producers of our lovely television show. Jack Bromley, one of our
Is Jack
favorite
on too?
camera guys. He is so loyal and
Very
consistent.
consistent.
Jack, we love you
Thank you.
very much. We got a hi from Charlotte, close where he's from.
Hometown, USA.
Hi from Pennsylvania, Rochester, New York, Argos, Indiana.
New Jersey.
Hi from New Jersey, Delaware.
Gina's on. Gina, hey.
Nice.
Isn't this amazing? You just touch into the world just by that little
It really is.
thing right there.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
Lunchtime, little lunch break.
So
Yeah.
powerful.
With the dogs.
It's almost like Kelly Ripa or something. You're Kelly
That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah. Kelly, and you're Michael. You're a Michael.
Not Strahan, that's for sure. He's not there anymore.
He's got that cute gap in his teeth that people just
Is
love.
that
Yeah.
I do.
Whatever-
I really do love it.
Whatever makes you darling.
Atlanta, Oregon. So last week, Tay wasn't here because he was celebrating his birthday, and he got a ton of love from you guys. And I'm sure he's feeling it.
Yeah,
and
thank
felt
you
it.
so much. It's really humbling to see the love that pours out from our beautiful fan base.
The humbling
and
is
around the world.
I got a 26-year-old son, so that's a little humbling for me, but
Yeah.
I'm so proud of him.
It's really happy birthday
Thanks,
to you
man.
and Susie.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I turned 26 last Tuesday, April 16th, and there's a lot of cool people who have birthdays in April. I just remember
Your whole family.
Thank you.
I realized I share Tom Segura, my favorite comedian,
And you
and
have the
I
same
have the
birthday?
same birthday.
That is
So
awesome.
Tom, if you're out there,
Yeah,
send
y'all
him
need to have a little birthday, I don't know, dinner.
And he also hosts one of my favorite podcasts, so that was kind
Little
of cool.
birthday hangout.
And I
fun.
think Abraham Lincoln had
Oh, wow.
April 16th
Yeah.
birthday.
Gracie
Amazing.
Whiteside, the 21st.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm
Grayson's
coming up
with-
next week, by the way.
29th, right?
Yep.
And then
So-
Mom's is May 12th, so all four of us are.
We're writing a little pod there. We should take.
When's yours?
November.
November.
Clearly, I'm not a white tie.
We should take the whole month off.
Yeah.
Sorry, Trailblazer.
No,
what
it
we
was
got
good.
going on, guys? So y'all got a paper over there?
So
we can
yeah,
talk
we
about?
now we've got some people. They're still trickling in. Thank you,
Uh-oh.
guys.
Oh, there's Mr. Culp, a Culp sighting.
Oh, now you got to come over and say hi. You got
Yeah.
to.
Can you zoom out a little bit,
Before
Betsy?
you tell us to get back to work. There's the mic. Just look over there.
There you go.
There he is.
Hello.
There he is.
Look over there.
Over there.
Safety.
Look at this guy. True form with large papers and
Oh
safety
yeah, we look.
first.
Oh, this is so good. We finally have official hand signals for
Crane,
equipment
for
operation.
forklift.
Look at show the.
That's big print for us guys.
That's amazing.
I like this one. Dog everything.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Robert. Good
Thank-
people.
That's
Thanks
awesome.
Thanks for the safety
Thank you,
briefing.
thank you.
Look how tan he was. Did anyone else notice
I know, he's
that?
been
Oh
to the
my
beach all
gosh.
week.
Robert's been at the beach, man.
Yeah, I'm going soon.
Be
I don't
good.
know where, but I'm going.
Just go. Just go.
I am.
Yeah.
So, who watched the show last week?
I did.
Yeah, hopefully
Yeah.
y'all did too.
Yeah, yeah. I
If
was
you
there.
did, or if not, you may recognize the table we're sitting at. I know you can't really see the full table right now.
Betsy's the cam op behind the camera. She's going to zoom out and show you the table we're sitting at. Check that out.
Complete with footrest.
This was a cool build. As always, it weighs not quite a ton, but maybe south of it by about 500 pounds.
One of the heaviest tables. Other than that beam table we built,
Yeah.
this is probably the heaviest table.
Yeah.
You can see. So tell us about those pulleys.
Well, the pulleys we got down in Amelia Island, which is, if you haven't been there, it's a great place, Fernandina Beach.
It's in Florida.
In Florida.
Yeah.
It's the first beach in Florida, matter of fact. And we dove with SOS Salvage and pulled some of these pieces up from the bottom.
I was kind of jealous, honestly.
Yeah, well,
that was a good one.
It was. I wasn't Jacques Cousteau. I was
His cousin?
Mike Gusteau.
Mike Gusteau.
Not Cousteau, but Gusteau.
Mike Gusteau?
It's kind of just a little tweak on who he is. But I went diving in probably the worst conditions I've ever dove in, which
Really?
was
Murky,
current. They had to throw 50 extra pounds on me to get me down to the bottom.
just wouldn't
God.
sink.
It was
Well,
terrible.
That's good. You got
It
a
was-
built-in.
But we did it, and
well, look at the result.
and this was some of the stuff that came in. There's 2-inch thick rebar that the guys bent around this pulley.
That was fun. I got some pictures of the build process here. Yeah, there's that red hot rebar.
Red hot rebar. Get your hot rebar here.
We used a sword forge that Dad
Yeah.
got, and we heated a section in the middle. We actually welded a pulley to the table, and then used it to bend the rebar around. That's a funny part. If you guys watched the episode, you saw it took two grown men to bend that red hot rebar around.
Yeah, we
there.
had to put a lot of behind that one. That's for sure.
And then you did some nice work with the feet here.
Yeah, I wanted to use the pine that we had salvaged from Apex, North Carolina, and use that pine decking that we used for the top, and then the turnbuckle in between was part of the salvage as well from Blue Ocean Boat Works down in Amelia
Yeah,
Island.
the people
Nice.
you and Robert did
Yeah,
that.
Mike, great guy down there. We're a lot of fun. I got to go back. I just can't get down quick enough.
Can we go down there with you next
Yes,
time?
yes, absolutely.
I'd love to go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's still for sale.
Yep. So it's
right?
still on our floor, and one of the things about
Somehow.
us, they're waiting for the right person to come claim it.
Yeah.
You know,
And be
it's
able to-
it's definitely a unique look, but I don't think it's like too crazy.
No.
Like,
No.
it is. I think it's an amazing.
And it's not
assimilation.
oversized either. I mean, you can fit. You don't need a leaf to
I
put
think
on
it's
the table.
about 40 by 8 foot.
feet, maybe?
Yeah,
So it could fit in a dining room.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I would say it's bulletproof, but there's no such thing because I'm around.
I mean, there's three of us sitting here. You could probably put four on either side,
you can sit
with a
10
bench.
people real
Yeah,
easy on
if you
this
had
one.
to.
But anyway, we're just doing a shameless plug for the stuff we do, and
But it's still
now-
for sale, which is rare. By the time episodes air, usually the stuff has already sold. So,
That's right. Yeah, especially Mike's tables. You know how those go.
You know how I like tables.
I mean, look at it.
And it's one of a kind. We can't make it right now. We don't have these pulleys again. So
no,
can't
but
do
I
this
can
again.
try and find more. This is a custom piece, never to be
Totally
made
different.
again.
We can make something similar, as always.
Right, but that's the custom work we do.
So do you want to touch on tonight's build?
Right. So tonight,
We have a new episode airing tonight.
Yep.
9
As
o'clock.
You may know by now.
DIY Network.
Eastern Standard Time.
We're not going to give away everything, but we went to Lexington, Virginia, on
Right.
this one, and
Home of our camera operator current camera operator,
yeah. Betsy behind the camera is our
who is also our entire social media team.
our web ninja. She hates that term. We were just laughing at that. She's a local to Lexington, and we were there on Main Street salvaging a facade.
Yeah, off of an old store, and it was second generation salvage too. It
That's right, yeah.
Brought in and put up as a facade of an old Packard dealership. I
Right.
think it's originally what this was used for. This whole house.
Twice salvaged, twice baked salvage.
Twice baked salvage. The
best
best.
kind of
yeah,
gratin.
it survived two variations. Go ahead. What you
So
got
we'll
there?
go into there. This is what it looks like when Black Dog's on location on Main Street
Yeah,
in
we love us
Lexington.
there.
Shout out to United Rentals, always coming through with some nice equipment.
Oh,
They are
yeah,
the
that was not
best.
easy working on Main Street.
And listen, they're service oriented. They do a great job, by the way.
Yeah. So this has obviously already happened, but you should place your bets on how this is going to go. I mean, we got roof sections, we got the whole face that's all applied to the brick building, right? So we got to figure out how to
Did
get
we
it
touch
off.
on the building's not coming down?
Building's,
So you'll have to see tonight what we
Here's you and Robert working as a cohesive team,
What is he doing? Oh, he's handing me a sign holder.
handing you the sign post that I almost hit with the forklift.
The Georgia's Inn is right next door. If you've ever been downtown Lexington, you've probably recognized it. And if you're lucky, you might have stayed there.
I was lucky. Hey.
So,
Two
yeah.
fifths of our team did get lucky.
2/5, that's right. They put the big dogs in the
top-
Georges.
Switch to
Yeah, the top third.
Upper management.
Yeah. Hey, if anybody's going to get a bonus, it's
tier.
going to be Robert and I.
That's true. You,
And
you
that's
deserve
right.
it.
Yeah, we've been here a while.
We know
just-
our place.
And it was
100%.
awesome, by the way. The bar downstairs, what was it called?
Oh, the
One name.
taps.
Taps.
Taps of Caribous. So the
Great
George's
dinner,
is right
great
next door
drinks.
to this.
You know, if you haven't been to Lexington, real old, steeped in history. You got
Beautiful
VMI
town.
and Washington Lee and
Yes.
all the other things that go along
Yes.
with Lexington and its history.
Totally.
The Maury River.
And they're doing a good job of keeping that history.
Well, they
so
should.
that's why we weren't there because of demolition. We were there because the George's Inn is renovating
Right.
the building, which is what had the facade on it.
Right.
So it's going to be a good
So did
one.
we give too much away?
No, they got to figure out how we did it.
And if we
You
were
know?
successful.
Actual-
They don't
yeah.
even know. I mean, things could have
it's
hit the
always
ground.
jobs that that the building's not coming down that are a little bit more dramatic.
Lot more
I feel
work.
like,
Right.
a lot more work.
Well, and,
because,
and
you know,
we
gotta be
can't be as
careful.
destructive as we normally
we
are.
can't hit it, we can't hit it with reckless abandon.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is, it's your middle
That's
name.
my purpose.
It's a two-part middle name you've got.
Yeah.
Reckless abandon.
Danger. Just danger is my middle name.
And then, so what's cool is the owner, right? AP.
Yep.
She wants, she's turning it into
Event space.
an event space, and she wants to use the windows we salvaged from the building to reincorporate into a build for the space.
Right. And that was a
And-
bit of a challenge because, again, heavy, and it was heavy and it needed to be mobile.
Right. So without giving too much away, these are the window frames, these old metal window frames. This
What
this
the heck?
What is that?
this was
Whoa.
this was part of the
Vacuum
design
cartons?
process.
Yeah, we have I
What
bought
a cool picture.
that is a cool picture. That's all parts from Lineberry carts.
And
You can play pickup sticks.
it's
with,
sort of like
salvage.
Legos when you're a kid, right? You just dump everything out on the ground and then you figure out what to build.
That's it.
Can't hurt it.
Cartwheels.
Yeah,
So you
so,
saw what that's just kind of a teaser because you're just gonna have to wait and see what it was really cool.
Yeah.
Kay and I went up and delivered them.
Yeah.
To an unfinished space, by the way. They're still working on this thing. It's gonna open up next month, by the way.
We might be doing
Is
some
it really?
builds for them, right? Some more?
I hope so.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, go if you're in Lexington, drive down Main Street. It's right near the McAdoo's, if that's a good point of reference for you.
The George's.
The
yeah,
George's,
you can't miss
really.
it.
It's right next to the George's.
Great restaurants, great place to stay.
Yeah.
Just history.
Totally.
And then come on down to Roanoke and visit us.
Yeah, or come to us first and then go there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
fill up your
we're great
trucks.
travel agents. We'll plan your entire trip.
Just ask us.
Just call us.
So yeah, that's
a lot
last
of-
week and this week. There's some cool stuff. I'm so excited that season 10 is
Over.
underway. Yeah,
yeah.
we are done
Yeah.
working on it, and you guys get to enjoy it now.
For some reason, it just kind of drug on. You can ask our
just
crew.
rolled right into season 11.
There's a lot of moving parts. You guys here have to plan every salvage. You know.
Right.
Mostly this guy.
And Trailblazer has to get everything there, and
Approved.
and then we got to work with the weather, and
Yeah.
and luckily it was cold the whole season. Matter
Luckily,
of fact, it
yeah.
looked like it was real nice at Lexington for that job. The day that we did it was the next day that we worked was rain.
It was awful.
Yeah.
It was a cold rain.
Cold
I think it
rain.
snowed. As a matter of fact, it snowed that afternoon. So hadn't been a lot of fun this, but we
A lot of
like
weather.
always, you can't choose your weather. You just gotta.
It's been very weathery
You got to
lately.
do it. Yeah. We're just working on season 11 now, and so far, knock on wood, it's been pretty good for us.
It's been going great.
Yeah, that's true. We're starting at the right time of the year,
I
the
think
spring,
I think we paid our pittance.
to the salvage gods.
Yeah, last season.
So, do you want to touch on about the salvage from last week that they watched, which was the Barnesville, Ohio,
Yes.
first Italianate house? We do have some of that stuff left over.
So
but a lot
last
of
week,
the
this
good
is the
stuff
house,
is gone too.
and we sold that upper.
The overmantle. But we
Overmantle.
still have this,
We still have the
the
slate,
slate,
now.
and yeah.
And it's complete, by the way.
Yep.
So just in case.
Those are the only 3 pictures I have for some reason,
So, well, this is cool because you can see we still have some of the corbels,
which you
which
salvaged.
go around the top underneath the eave of the house, and then around the windows on the top. I'm calling them lintels, but I'm not really sure if
I
that's
think
the right
that's the
name.
right term, right? The
yeah,
lintels.
yeah, lentil.
So I don't know if you guys can see that, but above the windows, there's actually 5 pieces of stone that go together to make
Yeah,
these
it's a
little
lintel.
arched lintels.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
And there's
We still have some of those left.
Right.
If you notice the two different pictures, that was the first day. Then we got snow.
Snow.
right.
Yeah.
No snow, snow.
Yeah.
This is Robert
So-
with his salvage face on.
Yeah, he's salvaging. If you look above the stone that he's working on, that's what he's going for. So this is like a
There's
oak leaf motif.
Yeah, all terracotta, by the way. Who is that in the background? Is that
That's
is
Bob.
Babalu.
that's Bob and the Stasi effect.
Stasi effect
So,
in full action.
Bob-
as
He doesn't
usual.
like cold weather either.
Bob has the bad luck of only coming on jobs that are in inclement weather.
You know, I feel sorry for those guys,
Being a guy
'cause-
from New York, he really does not
No,
like cold
he-
weather. I don't understand.
He's made the conversion to Florida, but these guys, we work and we're moving, so we're
That's
we're
right.
warmer.
That's
But
right.
these guys got to stand around and watch us work.
That's
and
right.
They have to be
I don't
quiet.
minimize that.
That's right.
But they don't get the warmth.
It's like the
that we
camera
do.
guys
Right.
on all the action. I mean, we are that situation.
Yeah.
We're
If we could transfer,
we're suffering, but they
Yeah.
are suffering just as
All
hard.
the
We don't
sound
get to
guys.
see it.
Yeah.
we suffer in different ways.
We suffer in warmth.
Yeah,
They suffer in cold.
yeah. You stop working though, you freeze. By the way.
Yeah, so go online
That's true.
to our website and you can look at As Seen on Salvage Dogs and shop by episodes. This episode was, I think, 10:03 from the well, it'll
yes.
be the Barnesville Italian.
They kind of shuffled how they air them.
and so
It
you
threw
can
us
see
off a
what's
little
left
bit,
from
but
that job.
It's
Yeah.
not
A lot of
chronological, is what you're
interior
saying.
doors.
Right.
We took those gorgeous East Lake style doors from the downstairs. There's 5 matching ones.
surprised I don't have more
I believe we
pictures
have all
of that.
5 left. So if you're building a house, you can buy all of these and have matching gorgeous, gorgeous doors. And then, even some more doors with jams upstairs that we salvaged too. Transoms.
Bruce, we did save
all
the
the
brick from that
hardware.
house, just so you're aware. And we have it. It's out here. I
Some of
photographed it the other day.
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah,
save all of it.
We didn't save all of it.
Those corner bricks.
Corner
It
bricks.
was
Yeah,
so
all the
hard.
we
to
got all the
salvage
ornamental.
those
This
bricks.
house wasn't meant to come down.
No.
Like most houses.
And it
Yeah.
wasn't
They're not meant to
insulated.
come down.
So
Most houses from that period, anyway.
It was, I mean, I'm sure we touched on this in the episode in our interviews, but there wasn't any insulation in the house, so you could feel the wind blowing through the walls.
That's very
It's not
indicative
good.
of a house
It's
Yeah.
not
that
good
size.
in Ohio.
Helen asked, "How can the viewers in Western New York see Salvage Dogs?"
DIY Network,
DIY Network,
You gotta get that. You gotta get that on your cable package.
or it's on demand,
Amazon, iTunes,
right? On demand.
DIY Network on demand.
Yeah, so you can get out there and stream it, which is a way a lot of people
you
watch
can
it. But
buy
the
it
old-fashioned
on-
way is get the DIY Network.
Tune in.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's not on basic cable, so you got to up your package. But I think we're worth it.
Yeah, it's not much. I had to do the same thing when I had cable. You got to get the extra package, and I was like, you know what?
I know.
What's important to you?
Yeah, prioritize.
I hope we are.
Yeah,
we
cancel
will.
that gym membership. Watch us work out instead.
Yeah, sit and
You
eat
can do
bonbons
curl-ups.
and watch
Yeah.
Salvage Dog Marathon.
So yeah, a lot of cool stuff going on season 10. There's going to be a part 2 to our Barnesville, Ohio
We
trip.
go back. That's
Yeah.
right.
It was snowing again the second time.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
So
you know? The weather plays
we
another
have
role.
terrible weather luck season 10.
that's
so
all right. It's a character, is what the weather is. you
Bob
know?
said he's still cold from that job.
Yeah. It doesn't take much to get old Bob cold, though. He's got
He's naturally cold.
Pretty thin blood for a northerner.
Those
Nothing
fighting,
personal,
those
Bob.
fighting words.
Bring it on, boy. No, we love Bob. We love the whole Trailblazer team.
Yeah, shout
we
out
work with
Trailblazer
some-
Studios, Raleigh, North Carolina. They do a great job. They make
Great
us look
people.
good, and it takes a lot of polishing, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
well, there's a lot of editing. I'm telling you.
Yeah, no kidding.
What else we got, guys?
Maybe obvious.
So-
this isn't edited.
Any events coming up?
In
or,
other news, yes, tomorrow, no, the 28th,
Yeah.
this Sunday, at the lovely Taubman Museum of Art.
Downtown Roanoke.
If I
If you've ever been to
can,
Roanoke, you can't miss this building. It's beautiful, state of the art.
that's not it.
Up the Garden Club?
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Cool pictures on
here
right.
is the Taubman, the art museum in downtown Roanoke. It is a beautiful
Everybody
building.
says it's like a flying saucer landed in downtown.
It kind of is. I mean, I think it offers a
It is
tasteful
It
contrast
is
to the.
amazing. It really put some art as a building downtown. And,
This is the inside. I mean, it's a beautiful art
but
gallery.
I'm going to be there. I think with
Robert?
John
John
Flashel,
John Plashel from
Abandoned.
Virginia, Abandoned Virginia.
Right.
Stories of Abandoned Virginia.
And if you haven't seen his website, got to go and check it out. He's a photographer.
This is his picture. He does this type of work. It's beautiful.
What he's
I was
doing
going to say
is-
that looks like salvage.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
right.
Well, that's one of the reasons when we met is, you're running into all these buildings and, they're falling down or something happened. He's capturing them before that happens, but he's a good source for stuff that we could possibly come in and recapture.
Save some before it's totally
so,
gone,
we're-
yeah.
And again, he's honoring their history, and we're doing the same thing by capturing whatever can come off. So
Right.
John's going to be here. He's got one sold out
Oh, that's
speaking engagement.
Yeah. So
But there's a part 2. Tickets available right now. Here is what it looks like to go to Facebook. Find us on Facebook. You're on Facebook right now. So go to our page and
got
right
this
here on the
far.
left-hand side, click on events. And then you'll see the second program added, and then you can go click right there for tickets.
And I'm going to be there as just the meet and greet and
Hanging
say hi
out.
to hang out with John.
Yeah.
And,
Nice.
I'm not going to be speaking, so
good for
lucky
you.
y'all.
You get a day.
Just
sort
get
of
to
off.
hang out. Yeah.
So there's it looks like the 1 to 3:30 time is the
sold
slot
out.
is sold out.
Yep.
So that's awesome. But there is still tickets available for the.
So if you
4
find
to
yourself in the
6:30.
area, it'd be a really fun thing to do on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And again, I'll be there.
April 28th, day before your birthday.
Yeah.
Wish him a happy birthday. if you
Yeah,
see him.
bring me a birthday cake.
You're going to have a lot of cakes.
A
Everyone.
shot of bourbon. Yeah. Let's celebrate.
So, and then next Friday,
yeah, why
which
don't you
is
take
the
that?
May 5th, I'm sorry, it's actually May 3rd, is there's a event here called Fabulous Food and Flowers, which is going to be hosted by the
Fabulous.
Garden Tour? The
The
Historic Garden
Roanoke
Week.
Historic Garden Week tour.
Yes, so I'm going to be here. I think Robert's going to be hanging out too that night. Tickets are still available, and you can buy them.
You can buy them on, just check our
Just
Facebook
call
events.
us. Check our events, just like you did. Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
that's the portal.
This is,
I'm already going, so I didn't remember how I got my ticket. Sorry, guys.
here are
I'll
the,
let you
So
come in.
there you go. Thank you, Tay.
there's some details. The tour goes from April 27th to May 4th.
And this is
Proceeds fund the restoration and preservation of Virginia's historic gardens and grants to our state parks.
So this is if you want to go to the garden tour,
Right.
which is throughout Virginia. And then this week, yes. Okay, so this is going on throughout Virginia. And that week is going to be the one that's happening here in Roanoke. So come here
It's a
this
beautiful
weekend.
time in Virginia. The buds are out.
Oh, it's springtime is in effect.
man.
Kick
It is
off
beautiful.
the garden tour at Black Dog with me and Robert and some good food. And it'll support not only the garden tour, but also the Ronald McDonald House.
If you haven't supported Ronald McDonald, they're national.
Yeah.
And they're a great organization.
Yeah, we've got a
They
location
really-
here in Roanoke.
Heck yeah.
We're building a garden.
Oh,
At the Ronald McDonald House, I think, right? Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
So there's
next Friday, come hang out with me.
There's lots of cool stuff going on. Let us know what you guys thought of last week's episode. Betsy, if you'll zoom out one more time and show the people this beautiful table. It is still for sale. Somehow, I want it real bad.
Real bad.
I don't have the dining room table type of house, though, so
Yep.
mine would have
Your
to be
dining room? Is that your
slightly
workout
smaller.
room,
I
or-
don't have a dining room, actually. That's what I meant by I don't have a dining room type of house.
This requires some space.
Yeah.
It really does.
It's
I mean, this is
basic.
so you. You know, if you've got some naval maritime history,
If you got a naval,
which everybody
you
does,
deserve this.
You
You deserve this.
that's true. It's truly for everybody.
Oh, naval maritime history. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how much history there is, but it's really a cool composition of the things we do, and again, you're not going to see another one like it anywhere.
Right.
Thank you, guys.
I want to congratulate you guys on your live video last week.
You know-
We had probably record viewers
I'm
and people
enjoying
watching
this.
from Germany,
All over the world.
Scottish Highlands, lots of UK love, Netherlands, Hawaii, Canada. You guys had some people
We are
checking in.
international.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
It was because
Yes.
of Grayson.
Yeah.
I'm
Thank
I'm
you
just,
guys.
Well,
I'm
that
just,
part-
No.
I'm
you
just a
were
minor
the
player in a rock and roll
celebrity.
band here.
You're still a player.
I'm
No,
still, but I'm still playing. Yeah, that's right.
Thanks again for all the birthday wishes. Wish him a happy birthday on the 29th. Grayson's
right.
is in November.
Yeah, you can wish me a birthday.
It's coming around.
We're
They
all
just
gonna-
keep
If you
coming.
have a naval and a birthday, you should buy this table. I think that's what
Oh,
we've
there
learned
you
today.
go. Pretty small list, but I'm sure you're out there.
So thanks as always for tuning in to our show, for tuning in to our live sessions at noon on Wednesdays. We're going to do it again next week.
That's right.
I'm not sure where we're going to be set up, so TBD. But
Yeah.
Let
see you
us
guys
know if you
tonight.
want to see us go live from a different part of the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, what have you
just
seen
what we
yet?
like. I mean, we got all kind of stuff we can do, but
Yeah.
y'all can direct it this next week.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I might be off.
You should.
birthday
You
week
know,
for
every
Mike.
other week's about all you can handle me.
Good deal. Good
But these guys do a great job. Tune into them. They got great information, and it's lunchtime.
That's
It is
awesome.
my stomach actually growls. So, bye everybody. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye, America.
Tonight at 9 DIY
And the world.
and the World International.
That's right.
Bye bye.